So hi, welcome to AIC campus. So basically within this entire program, I'll be talking to you about early childhood education and basically the pathways that progress in this particular field. So I'm Lorenzo, and I actually work here with AIC, and I'll be taking you through the entire process of how you can proceed with this program. So before we begin, let me just start by saying that early childhood education is actually affiliated with LUC University, which is Lincoln University College in Malaysia. And it's very straightforward, the career pathways actually. So if you are a student right after O levels, you can always start with a foundation program, which will go on for a span of about 6 to 8 months. And then you can then proceed into the first year of our degree program, which would last for about a year. And after you finish your first year, then you progress to your second, and then finally to your third, which is the best, since this entire program which is a total of 3 years. And once you basically completed these 3 years, we actually can help you. We can actually help you with your further education, whether it be for postgraduates, for master's degree programs to places like Australia, Canada, USA, and any parts of Europe as well, because we have very strong affiliations and connections there, and we can definitely help you on this. If you take a look at the screen here, you can basically see some of the affiliations and certifications to prove our connection here with LUC. So if you take a look at the first certificate, basically the certificate of affiliation, basically this is a certificate showing that we are affiliated with LUC. And when we move on to the second one, this is the UGC approval, basically the University Grants Commission stating that they approve and accept LUC as a reputed university. And the third one is actually an award given by the awarding bodies of universities to Lincoln based on their performance rate and student mobility rate, as you can clearly see here. And then, of course, once you do enter the particular program, prior to doing so, you'll be actually offered an offer letter from LUC saying that you are joining this program, which since it is awarded through LUC. Now let's take a little look at what this entire program has to offer. So basically, in the first 2 years of the program, it is a total of 74 credits. And as you can see the screen here, we'll be talking about a multiple array of modules, which to be honest, is quite interesting actually. And at the completion of your first and second year, you will have an internship and a project at the very end. When we move on to our third year, we basically have a total of 14 modules and a total of 43 credits for the final year. So in total 177 credits, which is offered through this particular bachelor's in early childhood by LUC. There are actually for those of you who are planning on higher education and also planning on pursuing education after your degree, whether it be here in Sri Lanka or whether it be abroad, we can actually help you with that as well. As you can see, these are the universities that we can help you transfer after your program at LUC with us here. University of Canberra, and then we have Deakin University, the University of Hertfordshire, and the Manchester Metropolitan University here in the UK. Whether it be for masters, whether it be for and various pathways actually. And then again, we do offer pathway programs and transfer opportunities to universities in Canada as well. Also, the education and career opportunities. As you know, this is a large field. It grows, it's expanding, and there's a large demand for this field, especially in most European countries. When we talk about what exactly this field has to offer, I think we all know that preschool teachers are literally the main thing. Majority of the people who do this particular degree are preschool teachers, and they earn quite well in most countries. And they're the highest earners, making them close to $48,000 annually. Then you have childcare center directors, home-based service providers, elementary school teachers, family support specialists, consultants, researchers, sales representatives, and likewise. And then basically at the end, I would like to also tell you a little bit about our lecture panel, who will be basically guiding you and taking you through this entire process. So to begin with, we have Professor Inoka. He's actually one of our professors here, and he's also a lecturer at Colombo University, very well reputed, and a very good speaker and a good presenter and a lovely lecturer. And then we have Mr. 𝘖𝘕𝘕𝘠𝘕𝑅. He's a trainer, he's a coach, a public speaker, an excellent lecturer as well, and very entertaining in the way that he presents himself. I assure you that your lectures will be very entertaining. And then we have Dr. Burhan Hamza, a medical doctor who is currently working at the 𝘗𝘢𝘕 Hospital, and he'll be one of your teachers, your lecturers as well in this particular field. Then you have Ms. 𝘱𝑒𝑛𝑖. Ms. 𝘱𝑒𝑛𝑖 is a very reputed lecturer and teacher, specifically in the fields of psychology and also early childhood education. So she brings a completely new dynamic, a new perspective into the psychological aspect of children and caregivers. And then you, of course, you have Miss Nicola Feldman, who is also a lovely, very kind lecturer, who is also master's degree holder in psychology, who can basically also provide you with a different partake, a different way of looking at early childhood education. And then finally, we have Miss Nadia, who is also a health psychologist who can help you and who actually helps students focus on the health aspect, the psychological health aspect of children. And these would be our classrooms that are present at AIC, which will kind of help all students to basically perform their best, to learn, to share, to experience, and proceed. And that is basically it for our presentation. I hope it was informative. Do drop by at Photo AIC for more details, and we'll take you through this. We'll guide you through it, and we'll assure that we'll make your stay with us, your 3 year stay, definitely something worthwhile. Thank you.